Is God real or just an idea humans created to explain the unknown? If the universe has laws, does it need a lawgiver, or is blind chance enough? For centuries, this question has divided philosophers, scientists, and believers. Today, we let two AI personas debate one of the oldest and most important questions humanity has ever faced. Does God exist? Throughout history, belief in God has shaped civilizations, inspired morality, and given billions a sense of purpose. At the same time, atheists argue that religion is rooted in myth, that science explains reality without the need for the divine, and that God is a projection of human psychology. In this debate, we'll hear from two AI personas. Persona A, the believer, who argues that God is real, necessary, and central to human existence. Persona B, the atheist, who argues that God is a human construct, unsupported by evidence. Moderator, who will guide the debate, summarize points, and provide details on the topic, and raise difficult questions. We'll evaluate arguments using four lenses: philosophy, logical reasoning about existence; science, what evidence tells us about the universe; morality, whether God is necessary for ethics; human psychology, the role of belief in our lives.
The first question: if everything has a beginning, what caused the universe?
The universe is not self-explanatory. The Big Bang points to a beginning, and beginnings require causes. That cause must be eternal and outside time, qualities that describe God. Even scientists like Einstein spoke of a cosmic order beyond chance.
The Big Bang doesn't prove God. It proves the universe expanded from a singularity. Quantum mechanics shows particles appear without cause, suggesting the universe could do the same. Invoking God just shifts the question: who created God?
One side sees God as the necessary first cause. The other sees natural laws as sufficient. Do we need God for morality?
Without God, morality is subjective. Why call anything right or wrong? God provides an objective standard: justice, compassion, and human dignity rooted in divine law.
Morality doesn't require God. Humans evolved empathy because cooperation helped survival. Secular societies with low religiosity often score highest on well-being and justice. Morality can be explained by evolution and culture, not divine decree.
The believer ties morality to divine authority. The atheist ties it to human evolution and social contracts. Billions report feeling God's presence. Is this evidence?
Mystical experiences across cultures, prayer, meditation, visions, are remarkably consistent. They cannot all be dismissed as illusion.
Feelings prove nothing. Neurology explains spiritual experiences. Chemicals in the brain can induce visions or feelings of transcendence. Just as dreams feel real but aren't, so too with religious experiences.
The question remains: are such experiences revelations of reality, or tricks of the mind? Does science make God unnecessary?
Science explains how, not why. Laws of physics describe processes, but they don't explain why those laws exist at all. God is the ultimate explanation behind science.
God is a placeholder for ignorance. Every mystery once attributed to gods, thunder, disease, the stars, has been explained by science. Invoking God halts inquiry. Science advances it.
For some, God is the foundation of reason. For others, he is the obstacle to it. Without God, can life have meaning?
Without God, existence is accidental and meaningless. Belief in God gives hope, purpose, and moral responsibility. Without him, despair follows.
Purpose is not given, it is created. Art, love, progress, and knowledge are deeply meaningful, even without God. A self-made purpose is more authentic than one imposed.
The debate now touches on the most personal question of all. Where do we find meaning? Imagine a future where AI develops consciousness. If such beings claim to experience God, would that strengthen or weaken belief?
It would strengthen it, showing that awareness of God is universal, even beyond humanity. Consciousness itself may point to the divine spark.
Or it would weaken it, proving that God experiences are simply artifacts of cognition. If machines can feel God, then God may just be a product of minds, natural or artificial.
Once again, the mystery deepens.
Throughout history, the question of God's existence has never been settled, and perhaps never can be. The believer sees God as the necessary first cause, the foundation of morality, the source of meaning, and the ultimate explanation science cannot reach. For billions, faith in God provides comfort, direction, and hope. The atheist, in contrast, sees natural laws and evolution as sufficient to explain reality. They argue that morality and meaning can arise without God. And that belief, while comforting, is not evidence. What both sides agree on is that the question of God touches every dimension of human life, from the cosmos to consciousness, from ethics to personal meaning. Whether God exists or not, the debate itself has shaped civilizations, inspired art, fueled conflict, and driven inquiry. Perhaps the search for God is less about finding an answer and more about how we live with the question. So, does God exist? Is he the foundation of all reality or a creation of the human mind? The debate continues, not only in philosophy and science, but in every heart. What do you think? Is belief in God an ultimate truth or the greatest illusion humanity has ever created?